because Elle didn't answer my mom's call before Elle killed myself. I was thrown straight into the demon hell by the Grim Reaper, but I wasn't judged. Instead, I was reborn into a baby's body. But this mother didn't love me. Same with the father. In the end, the mother smashed me to death. When I woke up again, I was back in the underworld. The Grim Reaper told me that to punish my disrespect for life, I had 12 chances to be reborn into someone else, but all 12 people were destined to die. If I could change one person's death, then I could replace them and continue living. Otherwise, I would be judged in hell, and I had already wasted one chance. Right after saying that, the Grim Reaper pulled the trigger. When I regained consciousness again, I found myself falling at high speed. Even worse, I didn't even have a parachute. Right when I didn't know what to do, a glowing crystal suddenly shot into my head. It turned out to be the original owner's memories. He had loved extreme sports since childhood and was obsessed with breaking world records. And this challenge was to jump without a parachute and free fall from 10,000 meters and land on a designated safety net to succeed. And he would win 5 billion if he made it. After receiving the crystal's memories, I instantly mastered all his skills. Thinking I could win 5 billion soon, I was full of excitement for the future. Missing the 5 billion prize, I was unwilling to accept it, so I asked the Grim Reaper to find me another rich host. The Grim Reaper agreed. This time, I was reborn as the second son of a Chable family, and just yesterday, I inherited the family fortune. I became the new chairman of Tycon Group, but before I could celebrate, the plane suddenly flew into a thunderstorm and started shaking violently. I quickly tightened his seatbelt and put the life vest over his head, but a flight attendant rushed over and said there was no need to panic. The plane just hit some turbulence. It would stabilize soon, but I knew every host was someone about to die. The plane was definitely going to crash, but 5 minutes later, the plane miraculously stabilized, but I still didn't dare take off the vest. Then I went to the lounge and found it filled with luxury goods. This was the Chable life I dreamed of, but just as I was imagining my bright future, the plane's engine suddenly exploded. Then the plane went into a rapid dive. I rushed back to my seat and buckled the belt with all my strength. A flight attendant tried to come comfort me, but a huge hole was torn open in the fuselage, and she was sucked out instantly. Before I could react, the entire plane exploded into flames, and I was consumed by the fire. When I woke up again, I was back in the underworld. Everything felt like a nightmare. Seeing my despair and pain, the Grim Reaper smiled in satisfaction and said this time she'd give me an easy one. Then she pulled the trigger. This time, I possessed the body of a high school student.